Hi, Joel here from Verulam. Thought with the season starting it would be a good opportunity to run through what's in the bag for 2023. So some of you may know I'm a Callaway ambassador. So I've got quite a few new clubs for the year. So if we start off with the driver, so Paradigm. Callaway offer three different heads: Triple Diamond, Standard Paradigm and Paradigm X. All do slightly different things with their characteristics. I've got the Standard Paradigm. I just found that it gave me a great mixture of forgiveness, which generally we all need, and low spin at the same time. So that's been really good. 9 degree, I've set it up to 10 degrees, so plus 1 degree on the cog setting, and I've got the weight port in towards the heel, just to help me square the club face up and, if anything, turn the ball over with a little draw. My tendency tends to be a little bit, if anything, I might leak it out to the right. So I've used this a few times. I've hit quite a few balls in the studio, gained some nice distance with it, and huge forgiveness as well. So I'm looking forward to using that for the year. That is fitted with a Ventus 6 stiff, Ventus Black 6 stiff. So that's been very, very nice. So then on to the 3-wood. So pretty much matching 3-wood, actually Triple Diamond 3-wood. Again, with the 3-wood, I tend to spin the ball up a little bit too much, so the Triple Diamond helps me keep the spin rate down. It's set on 15 degrees neutral. Again, Ventus 7. I've got extra stiff in my fairway woods just to help me bring the ball flight down, so I just tend to kick the ball up a little bit, so it gives me a slightly stronger flight. Again, done a little bit of testing in the studio with it, but it is very, very powerful, so it does go a long way. So I may even look at possibly just adding a little bit of loft. So the Paradigm fairway woods this year are adjustable, so you can add loft 1 degree, 2 degree, and down 1 degree. So I may look at adding a degree or two just to take a little bit of distance off, because I don't want to go too close to my driver, really. Okay. So then a new addition for the bag. Well, 2 new clubs that kind of do the same thing, but slightly different ball flight. So my trusty Apex utility, I've had it in the bag now for about 3 years, 20 degrees. It's kind of like my 3-iron kind of loft. It's fitted with a Tour AD 85 and stiff. It's just my trusty go-to club. If I'm struggling off the tee with the driver, I go to this. It's my fairway finder. But what I have done this year, that's just come through, which I actually haven't hit yet, is 7-wood. 7-wood's getting really popular on tour. I know Tommy Fleetwood, Dustin Johnson's had a 7-wood in the bag, Matt Fitzpatrick. Just gives a slightly higher ball flight than a hybrid. So I may put it in the bag if I am playing a golf course that I do need to hit the ball a little bit higher, maybe some shots into greens from maybe, this will go about 220, 230. But again, same sort of distance as my hybrid, but we'll go a little bit higher. Okay, so interested to try that. That will be a good opportunity to hit some slightly different shots into greens. So 4-iron wise, I've got 4 irons and irons. I've got the same irons from last year, just absolutely loved them. So I've decided to stick with them. So my 4-iron is a utility iron. Just gives me a little bit more help, which we all need with the longer golf clubs. So 24 degrees. Just fits in really nicely. And then I go Callaway Apex Pro, 5-iron through to pitching wedge. They're fitted with a Modus 120X. I have my shafts 1/4 inch longer. I just like to feel, it just helps me with my posture just to stand up a little bit taller. 1 degree flat lie angle. And then grip wise, which is a little bit different. I have a multi-compound +4. I have 5 layers of tape on it, so it is a very, very thick grip. My tendency is I get a little bit wristy with my swing. With an irons, I tend to miss the ball a little bit left, hence why I have my line go a little bit flatter. And that thicker grip, which I've just actually re-gripped yesterday, just really helps me kind of reduce my hands a little bit and stops the golf club wanting to close. So that does really, really help me. So a little bit different, I know, but because I only have, I'm a small glove, but I've got quite long fingers, but it does help me with my control the club face a little bit more. Then wedges, Jaws Raw, again new for this year, 50 degree, 56 degree in an S grind, some standard sole, and then a 60 degree in a 12 bounce with an X grind. Okay, so the X grind just gives me a bit more versatility to kind of open the face up a little bit more and do a little bit more with it. And then something that some of you may have seen me putting with, Lab Golf. Line balanced. I had it in the bag now for about 3 years. I think people tend to take the mick out of me a little bit when I do use it. They call it a branding iron, a spaceship, whatever. But it's awesome. It's absolutely unreal. Becoming very popular on tour. Get a lot of demand for them. There's only a couple of us in the country that actually fit and offer Lab Golf. Do a few different heads as well. So that's been popular. Really good. Wouldn't change that for the world. Absolutely love it. So that's my bag for this year. Hope to play a little bit more in some pro-ams, some tournaments, and obviously Captain Pro starting with George. So yeah, there we go. Have a good season. Any questions at all? Any help with any swing, equipment? Just give me a shout. Okay, we're all here to help you. See you soon.